Levels weren't high enough. Diggy, whoa! Dang! Come on. Okay, so last week we messed up. The cast was a bit what?
Leave it.
A little bit leave it.
A little bit leave it. Bit skunked up due to talking about cannabis. Some people thought they might just try the thing before we do the show. So we're gonna give you a little special. Yeah? We're gonna give you a little homeless special as right now, as we're talking, it is Moscow outside. Homeless to me before was a mad thing. Like, if you're homeless, you're a crackhead. Go about your business. Like, why didn't you go to school? That was my thing was, why didn't you go to school? Yeah, you live here, this is your country, why didn't you go to school? Because I believe if you went to school and you had education, you should be homeless, you'd have a yard, you'd have money. It's far from that. Just I'm telling you, like, I've gradually listening, and I've just absorbed it all in, and it's crazy. Being homeless can happen to anyone. So today we're just gonna have a little quick discussion about homeless. Like, I've just told you my little thing about homeless. When I say to you homeless, what's your reaction? How do you feel? Like, what's the like?
I would say something needs to be done, first and foremost.
Let me stop you there quickly because I'm gonna forget. Yeah, you know, you say something needs to be done. Yeah. What can be done?
Yeah, like what?
I feel like there needs to be a system where there's a bag of property out there that's not being used properly. Yeah, I think there should be, the government should set up their own system, not private people set it up, and there should always be somewhere for them to be housed. The people that are ill on the street, they should be helped.
What about drug addicts? Do you think they deserve
drug
treatment?
addicts
Yeah, of course they
should be dealt with differently. So you've got, if I think they should be tested.
I believe, I might be wrong.
Yeah.
I might be very wrong, but I believe 90% of all homeless people are on some sort of drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, when you know that alcohol's a drug, right? So 90%, are all on drugs. So therefore, helping them in terms of trying to segregate the drug people that are on drugs.
You can't segregate them.
Them people that are not on drugs should be the priority.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a small percent that you can automatically get rid of. Yeah. And then the people that are on drugs, then they need to be coached into not taking the drugs. Yeah, something needs to be done, and I believe the government should step in on a broader scale than what they are doing, and step in to make sure that it gets dealt with.
Let me, obviously today I said to you I was in London, I done my bit, yeah, I done what I had to do, or I felt made me feel good, yeah, and I was surprised. There was, yesterday, bare homeless people on the road, yeah. Today, the spots where I went to donate what I needed to give,
too cold, they're probably taken in.
Right. So something is getting done, but why? But why when it's this weather?
Yeah, that's it.
If whatever they're doing now could have been done before.
Of course.
And then I was speaking to one person, and they're saying about the royal wedding. Yeah. They're saying that when the royal wedding comes, if anyone's seen sleeping on the road, they're trying, not even arrested and
they're trying to move
given £100 fine.
Oh, is it?
How are they gonna pay it?
So these people ain't got nowhere to live, and then you're gonna find them. So what makes it that now there's a wedding, all of a sudden these are gonna find somewhere to stay? Right. So, man, like Nige, what's your views on homelessness?
Well, my views, speaking personally, like obviously I was homeless at a stage. It weren't nice, like, so I can imagine what the people out there now, the homeless people, how they're feeling, like no one to turn to. Like at a stage when I had friends, like close friends to turn to, and people helping me out.
Self-serve.
Yeah, I could do that.
There's a difference between self-surfers and homeless.
No, but then
But he's on the verge.
I'm not saying you wasn't.
I was sleeping outside, bro.
You didn't know where you were gonna sleep.
Yeah, I didn't. And there was times when I was like, people couldn't put me up, so I was on the street. Like it weren't nice, bro. It really
what kept you going? Don't mind me asking.
Boy, I knew it could get better, innit? Like I had to. There was no point in like. What else could I have done, man? I had my daughter as well. Like I had to still see. Like it had to be done, man.
Manda,
The government, I feel, can do so much more, and I think, like you said, it's weird. What are they doing today that they can't do every day? And it angers me because I think the homeless people are getting younger and younger.
That's another thing.
And then I had a scenario the other day where my friend works with families, and we drove past this woman and she was pregnant, and my friend was like, stop the car. She goes, she's one of my people I've been trying to help. She was out here pregnant, and she said she was living in a shed because she hasn't had the baby yet. So until that baby is here in our arms, you're not a priority. And I was like, but a pregnant woman is sometimes even more so important than like her health. It's for two people.
What do you think we can do as a society to help the homeless? Like, what small
thing, yeah.
what small thing do you think you can do
To
help?
physically go out there and
Yeah.
even to just give them one hot meal, like a flask of soup, like that is a help.
I believe you see, like, because they've got such a stigma that you just walk past them. You know, even taking 5 minutes out of your day,
Just to
not
talk to
yeah,
them.
even if it's one person that you see, and you just find that, like, you know what I mean? Are they okay, or get
Even
to the bottom
just
of
to
their
do
problem?
that, yeah. You
Okay.
don't have to give
Right,
them anything.
right. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you know what? Yeah?
Just to speak to them.
I've seen them a lot. I've been listening to them on the radio. Do you know what they want? You know, sometimes, yes, they do want money.
But
It's
they
like we all want money.
Feel like society, innit?
They just want to feel part of society. Yeah, some shape or form. Some of them are known to, like, a lot of people. They're known as the regular homeless people.
Like Lenny.
Like Lenny the Tramp. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And like the little things. So you may not have no money. You may think, oh, they're gonna go, like we said the other day, or we said just before, you don't want to take your money and buy drugs. Yeah. So don't give them money. Talk to them. Ask them. They might want to tell you their story. You know, sometimes letting stuff out helps.
Yeah.
So they might want to tell you their story. For me, one thing we do as a country is provide these lot with food. Like, if you look deep into it, like I've been looking into it, yeah, they get provided food. They can go to supermarkets at certain times of the day and get free food. Do you understand? And there's places that give them food.
Yeah.
So when you're giving them food, it's like, okay, thank you very much. And I may sound like a cunt, or I may sound, excuse my language, I may sound out of order, yeah? But if I'm in their position, yeah, it's thank you very much for your food, but I can get food.
What about this? Like, there's some people that I saw today, yeah, basically, they're saying that there's homeless people out there that ain't really homeless.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
at home.
Them people
Like,
there
they're trying
should be
to
prosecuted
money.
hard.
Yeah, they're trying to
You
copy
know,
people.
like the fake beggars.
Yeah.
That's another story. Innit?
No, that's not
another
another same thing.
another
Go
part
on,
of
go on.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But them fake beggars should be prosecuted hard.
Right,
They need to
yeah.
be
And
clamped
do you know
down.
what's happening with
Do you
these
know
fake
what I mean?
beggars, yeah? I heard it on the radio as well. People are now getting at these people, hotting up the...
Yeah,
Yeah,
Huh?
That's yeah, you're right.
I
That's what
think
they
they
were
should be named
saying
and shamed.
Name and shit, but no, but these are saying that it's bullying.
Well, who's bullying who?
The society, but people are saying on Twitter that it's bullying. It's not right that people are getting tarnished and saying that all beggars are.
Oh yeah, most
all
definitely.
beggars are
fraudsters. I watched a documentary. Yeah, it was in Sweden. Yeah, basically, you see, like the more deformed you was, the more of an asset this guy, the beggar was to that to that person. You know what I mean? So
In
what
India,
they would do?
they injure them on purpose.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So you had a man sitting there, yeah, on his knees, yes, taped up his knees, benching, yeah, taped up his knees, and he's got a quilt over him, yeah, and all you'd think that he hasn't got no neat legs, yeah, bruv. By the end of the day, he got up under the strap, gone back to the house, yeah. When there was a documentary, so they went back to the geezer's house. He had one man who controlled all the rooms, yeah, and then he's bringing you people. So he had one girl, she looked kind of deformed, yeah, small. He said, like, this is my prized asset. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He said the one with the strapping up the legs. They were telling you basically how much they make. They would go from there, they'd take off their rags, yeah, then come back, like, eat good food, put proper clothes on, and then they had their rags to put back on and go back out. They're saying like Sweden was like a best country for it because the people are like so giving. You get it? So it's like it swings around, doesn't it? It's a hard one to pull, really. But
no, it's not hard. Like, my mum always told me charity begins at home. So it's not hard. Yeah, you look after the English.
Yeah.
Once we go out on the road, once you go out on the road and there's no English people there, then You take P, and then you can even find out which one's on the ginnels. Right now, there's too much of a mix-up. This is how they're flooding in.
That's where the government needs to step in and house them.
If up north is cheap, go and get a big, massive warehouse up north, yeah, where there's bedding, yeah. Even my thing was even set up a scheme for homeless people. Even set up if Tesco's, Morrison's, Marks and Spencer's, all one of these big companies really want to show what they're about, yeah. You open up a store, one store or two stores, yeah,
And get them back in the system.
and you get all the homeless people back on the system. And you say to them, listen, you want to come off the drugs, we'll support you on the drugs, yeah.
That's
and
the
this is
thing,
your job.
That's the thing. That's the
Do you
problem.
understand what I'm saying
There's
to you?
no support
And this
for
is your
them on
job.
the drugs.
So
Do you know what I
they
mean?
feel part of society, not just any job. This is Marks and Spencer. This is Morrison. This is a big step up. I guarantee you now, the service and quality you'll get in these homeless stores will be 10 times better than these people that are taking it for granted.
Diggy, what?
Diggy, what? Dang!
That's such a good
No,
idea.
trust me. You open.
But the only problem is
It's
that
like-
the drug. You see the drug aspect of it.
There's no help
they,
for that.
they need to be. Yeah, they need that.
Right, so that's what I'm
Support
saying.
with it.
So
Like
it'll be a
a
process.
program.
So you've got your 10% that are not, they go straight into working. The homeless thing, that'd be my idea. Yeah?
That's a very good idea.
You basically bring them back to the system where you open 3 or 4 stores in the local area. So you have one in the main of Manchester, one in thing, and it only hires homelessness. And then you have someone in the team or in staff
From Tesco's.
that are from the drug industry that monitor like that. You know what? I think this one's been taken. Then you don't sack him. They have like a 3 rules, 3 disciplinary. So you come in and you speak to them saying like, why did you go back onto when you've got such a good job? When you've got money coming in with this now, you can go. Oh, come on! Do you know how much people do it? It's like they feel useless. They feel there's nowhere they're gonna go. Do you know what I'm saying to
I
you?
do feel like they should channel in to the non-drug. I think you should be drug tested, and they need to be channeled in. So that's a large amount of people that you
And then do it like that then. You drug test them, you have an option. Do you want to do a drug test? Come on a program, and after the program,
Yeah.
you get hired.
And then
straight away.
And then
That's your goal.
coming off the drug,
Where you get 9
that's
to
it.
5.
Come off the drugs, and then you've got
And then you got a job straight away. So they feel there's not waste of time because they, some of them, sometimes it's not the
What's
come
the
off
point?
What's the point?
What's the point?
What is the point? That's what I feel. I watch something and I feel like, what is the
I get
fucking
that.
point? Where am I gonna go? No one's gonna hire me. No one's gonna want me.
That's become a way
But
of
when you
life.
speak to them, but do you know how cool they are? They are so cool. It makes me feel so deep. I don't care.
People.
Yeah, they're normal people. Like one guy, but he walks around and talks to himself. Yeah, he's got a bit of a mental health issue. Yeah. If you hear the lyrics, the truth that he speaks, you don't pay no attention to because he's mad. But hear what he's saying. Like he goes, the woman. He goes, oh yo, look at her. She don't even know what she's doing. She's on her phone. She's walking on her phone. She's addicted to her phone. Well, if you're telling the truth, fam. Like the woman's walking, yeah, but she's like that.
Ignore him.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but because she didn't give him the money, but he's telling me, look, she's so addicted to the phone, she didn't even hear what she's saying. To people, and he's telling me life. But if you go and say that to someone else, you tell him to F off because he's homeless. They're not silly,
Yeah,
but
no,
I feel they got no opportunities. And if, as society, we always want to see people work for their money or do stuff for their money, that's a
Let them do
perfect
it.
idea. Let them work. All these big stores, open one just for them. Yeah, so the royal weddings come in, do it before then. So they're all working. Then there'll be more shops to serve your tourists. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And then that might feed off to someone else, and they might copy the trend. Say no more.
The first thing they need to be housed.
That's what I said about
You-
warehouse.
you
You,
can't-
house them all in the same place. So you have your job, yeah, and there's a warehouse.
Yeah, you live there too.
You live there too.
Yeah, that's your main thing.
You're earning your
So your rent,
accommodation.
before you get your money, you get say £50 for your rent. Everything will be deducted, and you get your money. But you're nice. You're free to go and do what you want to do. So that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe. If you don't want to like and subscribe because you think I'm going to get ka-ching ching ching, just comment. Yeah? And let us know what you think. If you've got any views on the subject that we spoke about, let us know. And see you in a couple of weeks. Diggy, what?
Dang.
Dang.